Hey, welcome back, you guys. We are doing Wednesday's Fix-It sentences. The first sentence says, my favorite holidays are Easter and Christmas. Okay, and we have 4 things to look at in this sentence. The first, of course, we need a capital at the beginning of the sentence. And then we have the name of 2 holidays. So those are, again, proper nouns and need capitals. So Easter needs a capital and Christmas needs a capital. We need a period or an exclamation mark would also work here at the end of the sentence. This kind of favorite is the American spelling, so you might have left it because we often use both. The true Canadian or British spelling would be with a U. Okay, other than that, you might have wondered if it needs a comma. We don't need any commas here. Up in this first sentence, we talked about how commas separate items in a list, and that is when we have at least 3 or more items in a list. So here we have 1, 2, 3 colors, blue, comma, red, comma, and white dots. Here we only have 2 items. So this isn't a list yet, and so we don't need a comma. If it said my favorite holidays are St. Patrick's Day, Easter, and Christmas, then we would start putting commas in. So we would say St. Patrick's Day, comma, Easter, comma, and Christmas. But we just get to leave it as is for this sentence. Okay, the next sentence says, I can't play now, can we play later? So there's 5 things we need here. First one, capital on that little lowercase I. And this is a question, can we play later? So we need a question mark at the end. We talked about contractions in the first sentence. So when 2 words are joined together, here it's the words can and not. So I'll write this up here. Can, not. To make this a contraction, we've taken out these letters and squished those other letters together, and that apostrophe shows that there's some missing letters there. So we have the word can't. So down here, they're missing the apostrophe, so we add that in. The last thing to talk about is this is a run-on sentence. A run-on sentence means there's 2 complete ideas or 2 complete sentences that have been joined together. And there's a couple ways of going about fixing a run-on sentence. So the first, what you might have done is to split this into 2 sentences. So I can't play now, period. Capital, can we play later? And that's what the answer key had, and that is great. You might have turned it into one correct sentence with some punctuation. So let's look at how you could have done that. So here it is. Here's the sentence. Still as a run-on sentence with our other corrections. I can't play now, can we play later? Here it is turned into 2 sentences. I can't play now, can we play later? The third thing that you could have done is after the first complete idea, I can't play now, put in a comma, and then this word is called a coordinating conjunction. And that means it's a word that joins 2 sentences, and there's a period, or sorry, a comma that comes before it. I can't play now, but can we play later? And that makes sense. So these are all of the coordinating conjunctions that we have in the English language. And, or, nor, for, yet, but, so. And so there's different times where those words make sense depending on the 2 sentences that are joined together. So in this sentence, it makes sense to use the word but. I can't play now, comma, but can we play later? So if that is what you did instead of this option, then that is just great. Good job.